Oh my God, yo. So I'm chilling. I'm over here, playing GTA and whatnot. And then all of a sudden my phone rings, right? It does the little text message crap. And I see, I got the NFL app and the Buccaneers app. And the first thing I see on both apps talking about Bucks fired Greg Schiano. And, damn, what's the nigga name? Wow, I forgot our manager, or GM name. Oh well, his ass is fired too. Man, some people might take that as good news. Some people might not like it. Some people, I mean, me personally, I didn't think our GM, I don't think he did a real bad job, drafting talent, because obviously, he drafted Mason, he drafted Levante, I think he drafted McCoy, Mark Barron, and we all know how he got Revis, even though, he's a little overpaid, but he still got Revis. Of course, then he drafted Freeman, but Freeman, obviously not here. Who else he got? He got some pretty good talent, so I don't know. I think he's a good GM, but if they felt like he had to go, then hell, he had to go. He stayed past the Raheem Morris era, so they gave him a little bit more chance, but man, Greg Schiano, he's out of here, but I don't know, they were saying he was probably going to leave to get that Penn State job, and if the Penn State coach would have came to the Houston Texans. So I don't know if it happened or not, but if it didn't, then Schiano screwed, because I don't know. Well, maybe, he's going to probably go back to college, or he's probably going to turn into a coordinator in the NFL. I don't think he's going to be a head coach. But he's out of here, and I don't know who we get next. A lot of people saying Lovie Smith, and some people talking about Lovie Smith wouldn't want to go here or go to Tampa because Tampa's horrible, this and that. But I mean, you guys can't forget that Lovie Smith has some roots here. He used to be in Tampa Bay as a coordinator or whatever he was. He was a coach here. But I mean, and our team is not that bad. We have decent defense. We have offensive. We have some offensive players, but we need more, or not more. I mean, we had some injuries this year, but we have the players. And all we need is good coaching. And I don't know if our defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator, if they're gonna stick around, and I hope they don't. Especially that defensive coordinator. I really don't want him to stick around, because we need a defensive coordinator that actually knows what he's doing, adjust in the game, play to our players' strength, not their weaknesses, because that's what it's all about, man. That is really what it's all about. But whatever coach comes in, if it's Lovie Smith, if it's I don't know if it's Wizard Hunt, or it better not be no college coach again. I'll tell you that much. And it better not be Shanahan either. I don't think Shanahan is going to get another coaching job for a while. He might not get a coaching job at all. But all in all, I hope it's Lovie Smith. He was a pretty good coach in Chicago. I mean, he only made it to the Super Bowl one time and lost it, but the record was pretty good, like, throughout the whole time he was there. It was pretty good, and that's all we're asking for in here in Tampa, man. I mean, for past three seasons we've been having losing records, and we got to start somewhere. We got to start, at least, with a winning record again, because our last winning record was 2010 with Raheem Morris, so we got to, before we jump the gun and be like, playoffs, Super Bowl, we gotta start at least first with a winning record. That's the first priority right there. And then of course, this nowadays it's a win now league, win now or get your ass fired league, But we gotta start out with a positive. We can't just keep coming, can't keep having these negative records, hurting the team, the city, and all the fans, around the U.S. or whatever. that rep the Bucks, because believe it or not, you know, there are Bucks fans all around the U.S. So, but I mean, that thing is like overheating. God, y'all hear that? Hey, but yeah, man. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. God, oh yeah. Like I was saying, gotta start out with, you know, something positive, getting, you know, get a record, because, you know, it's kind of sad to see all the other 3 teams in the South, you know, they're progressing. Even the Falcons, you know, the Falcons, they did horrible this year, right? But it's like, you know, that they had key injuries, and once their players come back, like, you know, their Julio Jones and half their linebackers and whatnot, you know they're gonna go back up, or you feel like they're gonna go back to, you know, that elite status. And you already know where the Saints are at. You know, the Saints, as long as they got Drew Brees, you know, they're gonna be up there. And of course the Panthers, this year, hey, they picked it up, and they're climbing. Hey, they won the NFC South this year, you know, and it's pretty sad to see, you know, the other 3 teams in the division, you know, making that climb, and we're stuck here, you know, like, what the hell, you know, we need to go back to them days, you know, when, you know, we were a little bit dominant. But it is what it is. I don't know what we're gonna do. I know a lot of fans are mixed about Mike Glennon. You know, we should draft another quarterback, or keep Mike Glennon, draft a defensive end, or whatnot, or whatever. You know, hell, I don't know. To me, Mike Glennon, at times he shows, you know, he got what it takes, but then at other times he doesn't, and I don't know. I'm really not too much of a college football player or a college football watcher or whatnot, but I don't know really the quarterbacks that are coming out. I heard there was a couple of good ones, but I mean the only one that I really know, because his name is already out there like that, is Johnny Manziel, and I don't know if he's gonna go for another year in college, but I don't know. I really do know that we do need another cornerback, because I think Real Talk Perez mentioned it in one of his videos, but man, Leonard Johnson, he gets picked on a lot, man, because the slot position is kind of hard to play. Obviously, you know, it's not as easy, you know, as playing on the outside or whatever, but you know, Leonard Johnson, he gets picked on a lot, you know, a lot of drag routes, he gets beat deep at times. But I mean, I'm not knocking him, because the slot or playing nickelback, you know, it's a hard job, you know, and he does what he can with it. You know, they make the catch, but he's there to make the tackle. You know, he doesn't let the play break out to be a big play or whatever. You know, at least he does that. But you know, we need, or I mean, I don't know if it's Leonard Johnson or if it's our defensive coordinator. Where, you know, I don't know. But I don't know. I think we need another corner. Either get another corner or pick a free agent. I don't know what corners are going in the free agency this year. When you do that, obviously getting a defensive end, you know, we need to put some pressure on the quarterback. That's another thing. That's why we got destroyed by Drew Brees. I know this video getting a little long as hell, but we got destroyed by Drew Brees because we did not touch him not one time. We did not touch Drew Brees not one time that last game. Man, he even rushed for a touchdown. He scrambled it. He went for a touchdown. I was like, damn. I mean, I seen him do that before, but you know, it's really demoralizing when he does it to your team like that. And you know, we coming in this year with all these sacks and all these numbers, and the Saints O-line is you know, I don't think it's that great like that. And we couldn't build no pressure. We couldn't even put a finger on Drew Brees. We couldn't even touch him. And if you give a man like that, of his caliber, that much time in the pocket or whatever, he's bound to find a guy. Or we're blitzing and we don't get to him, you know we're gonna get beat, because on the one-on-ones, you know, it's pretty hard to cover one-on-one on the receiver, you know, for an extended amount of time. But yeah, man, like I said, we need to get a corner, a defensive end, a slot receiver. I mean, even though Tiquan Underwood, you know, he's been playing pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie, but we need like a little shifty little slot receiver that, you know, gets to the first downs and, you know, with the quick cuts and stuff. You know, I think Tiquan Underwood is more of an outside receiver, you know, speed guy that'll beat you over the top, and yeah, but I don't think he's ready for punishment, you know, like a Wes Welker, you know, like go constantly cutting through the middle and getting touch hit and this and that. You know, I think we need a receiver like that. But next year, you know, Mike Williams coming back. We're gonna have Vincent. I don't know who our quarterback is gonna be. If it's Mike Glennon, if it's not, if it's Mike Glennon, shoot, he can only get better from what he did this year. If it's another rookie quarterback, yeah, it is what it is. But that's my thoughts, man. Said Greg Schiano, he's gone out of Tampa. A lot of people probably gonna be happy. Some people might be sad because now we still got to pay him, and now we got to pay some other coaches to come in and get some new crew or whatever. But it is what it is. A lot of coaches around the league getting fired. You know, man, y'all probably already know. So y'all already know. Y'all already know before I post this video or whatever. But it is what it is. I'm gonna catch y'all next time, man. I don't know, this might be the last video, my last video this year, my last TTC video, whatnot. Want to give huge shout outs to Real Talk Perez and Hillsboro 34, man. You know, the homies here holding it down for the Bucks. Big props to both of y'all, man. You know, hell, we've been we've been bashed this year, you know, because our team haven't been backing us up. But it is what it is. Well, we're Buck fans to the end, and through the good and the bad, we got to push, right? So I'm gonna catch y'all next time, man, and I'm out. Deuce.